Hello, hello. It's Sara Oehler here with softflexcompany.com. We are making a very special effort this month for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And the kit that I am about to reveal today is still available at softflexcompany.com. And today is the very last day that you can purchase it, and 10% of your kit purchase will be donated to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. We're also launching our Christmas themed kit, which is the Nutcracker design kit. I know our holiday kits are always such a hit. The Spider Queen design kit sold out for Halloween, and now we're on to Nutcracker. So that is in the shop today, and we'll be taking a little peek at the package, but we won't reveal it until the last Wednesday of November. So you've got a month to get your kit, and then you get another month about to design with it and post pictures into the SoftFlex VIB group. So if you haven't checked out the National Breast Cancer Foundation, it is a pretty neat organization. Let me bring me up here. Hi, everybody. How are you guys all feeling today? It's a great organization. We were really careful on who we chose. We wanted to make sure it was an organization that most people would feel really good about giving money to. And we're doing it in honor of someone very special that I lost in my life years ago now, but still extraordinarily painful. I don't talk about this very much, but I was thinking about it this morning, and I didn't have a really great family life as a kid. In fact, I sometimes had a really downright not great family life as a kid. And that may be why you see me go overboard for my own children, because I just love them so dearly. And I don't know, maybe I'm reliving my own lost childhood in some way, shape, or form. But one thing that stands out to me is that Cindy, who is the mother of my best girlfriend from growing up, always had open arms for me, and I could talk to her about anything. She was one of the kindest souls I have ever encountered. And she treated me with such respect and dignity, even as a teenager, as a rowdy teenage girl who did have such a bad family life. She really took me under her wing. And we would do things like on a Friday night, just her and I would go rollerblading. And she would look just ridiculous because she's, was a 40-year-old lady trying not to break her tailbone. But she would do that with me while my best girlfriend was at dance practice or theater practice. And then I'd see her when she would get home from whatever event or thing she was doing. But her mom would spend time with me just to make me feel special. And so when we lost her, when I was in my early 20s, it was really, really challenging. It was challenging for my best girlfriend, who's, was the light of her life and who misses her dearly. But it was also very challenging for me. And so this is important to me. This breast cancer awareness kit. It's brought up a lot of memories, good and bad. But I think this is a fantastic way for me to reflect and honor her memory, and also do my part in helping those out there that are still dealing with breast cancer or will deal with breast cancer in the future through this donation that we're going to be making to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So please buy your kit. If you haven't bought one of these Pink Warrior Support Squad design kits, buy one for yourself, buy one for a girlfriend, an auntie, a sister. Just please buy one today if you haven't bought one already, so that I can make a really decent sized donation at the end of this month. 10% of the sales will be donated and I'm hoping to do it on the last day of October, maybe next Monday or maybe Friday before I go on vacation. So I want to get it all added up and ready to go and make that donation before the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month in honor of my very good friend, Cindy Erickson. So that's that. That's my spiel. If you haven't got one, I hope you'll get one. Let's open it up and take a look inside and see what goodies you'll get if you order one of these beautiful kits. Janelda, thank you so much. Think Pink, I love that. You know, I've done the 3-day walk multiple times, which is where you walk 60 miles. I've done that in honor of Cindy, but it was years ago. And I feel like I just haven't gotten back around to doing something special for her. And this feels like the right year because that same friend, her dad, has a different variation of illness that is frightening. And so I wanted to do this for her too, and just kind of support her through what she's going through, because that's what best girlfriends do for each other, right? Oh, I love that, Leah. Leah says she bought one in honor of her sister-in-law. That's so beautiful. And Jessica says she has 2 aunts that have had breast cancer. It's frightening. Get checked out on a regular basis because you never know. Okay, so here's what's new today at softluxcompany.com. If you spend $59 in our shop, you will get our beautiful Nutcracker bead strand for free with your order. This is a brand new bead strand that we just put into the shop. It matches our new Christmas themed design kit. This design kit's really, really beautiful. And I think this bead strand gives you an inkling of just how beautiful it is, because this bead strand is everything. It's so pretty. In fact, the owner of the company liked it so much, he asked me to take my sample and make it into a design for someone special in his life. So I'm going to be doing that, as well as some restringing for the other owner, Mike, later today. But it's so pretty. It just as it is. I mean, just restrung with some antique brass soft flex or one of our many colors. It would be such a pretty design to wear for the upcoming holiday season. I can't get over like this beautiful round crystal and these pieces, and then that nice piece in the center. It's really quite lovely. So I hope you guys enjoy that and get it into your cart. We also had 2 bead strands that were coordinating with our breast cancer awareness kit, and there's still a few of them left, not a lot, but I wanted to point out this one. If you make those icicles that I've taught in the past at Christmas time, this is a perfect bead strand for one of those beautiful icicles. And I think this bead would be really pretty in one of the fun craft wire Christmas spiders that we often see this time of year. So that has a lot of potential. And then the pink is great for upcoming Valentine's Day. If you're not doing any jewelry for breast cancer awareness, it's still a really beautiful bead strand that will be applicable in the coming months if you want to grab any of those. We did add a trio today of colors for all of those that are designing for breast cancer awareness. We've got our pink rhodochrosite, our pink tourmaline, and our white quartz all together in one trio. You'll find that on the website now. I'm sure it's called the Pink Warrior Support Squad Trio or something along those lines, because it goes with the kit, which we'll see in just a minute. Hey, how did you guys like the Great Bead Extravaganza? Were you surprised by how Kristen used the soft touch beading wire in her demonstration? And then did you get to see my final design? I used those really pretty copper findings that were in the TGBE kit. I have some of those fun little daisy guys. We have these new simple cut check beads in a few colors. This pretty donut, this donut's almost sold out. Very close to selling out, but we do have some others in some different colors. And then we have some really neat ones that are painted that are coming up for our Cyber Monday sale. I was taking pictures of it yesterday that are going to be kind of fun to play with. And then of course we've got that fun bamboo. And there's only one strand in this blue color, but it's really, really pretty. Really nice. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Robin says it was really great. She enjoyed all of the presenters. I did too. I have so many to go back and watch because my family was keeping me too busy over the weekend. Lydia says it was fantastic as always. The presenters amaze me. I love to hear that. That's awesome. Sheila says loved everything. So much fun. We've got sweet Kristen in the house. I know Kristen had fun because I've already talked to her, and she was watching a lot of the episodes on Sunday, which I had to miss a lot of, but I'm going to go back and watch them as the week goes on. So many fun projects. What a great Fall Fest it was. All right. And look at this pretty pink coil for making your next little tassel. I love it. Oh, it was the first time you attended? How special. That is our, let's see, 9th Great Bead Extravaganza. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. And each one is great. I mean, I just am always blown away. The presenters present such interesting and new projects each time. It never gets old. It's a lot of fun. I'm already starting to think about our midwinter market, which is going to come up in January. I feel like it's such a perfect time because we're resetting for the new year. And it's before Tucson, so that's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Leah, was it your first TGBE too? That's awesome. I love that new people are finding us and joining in our beautiful community. Let's see. Judy says, it was amazing. I really wanted all of the kits. Me too, Judy. Me too. Oh, before I get going, I wanted to show you guys something that I got in the mail today. I posted a picture of it. Look at it. Is the, let's see if I can get it in closer. Jesse James Beads Winter Workshop 2022, a holiday journey through time. It's a huge bag and it is full of beading supplies, including some really beautiful soft flex beading wire, our craft wire, some crimps, and some other fun things that we will be making with at the JJB workshop. You can find out more about that at jessijamesbeads.com. But Nile and I are like the first day. So if you're going to get on board, you got to get on board soon. Look, they have a little booklet. Let's see. Nile and I are on November 9th. Nile is at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm at 5 p.m. Eastern. And there will also be quite a few other designers. Let's see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different designers. And some of them are like Jem Hawks and Deb Floros. Juliana Avilar is using soft flex in her design on the jewel loom. I'm so excited to see that. May Flum, Tracy Proctor from Tierra Cast. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is for jessiejamesbeads.com. It has some soft flex products in it because we will be using it. Nile will be using some soft flex. Juliana, a few of the presenters will use some soft flex products in their designs. Yes, Jessie James Beads. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it too. I've got a really fun design. In fact, I think I have my design here. I know I'm supposed to open this kit, but since I'm on the subject, this is the design that I will be teaching for winter workshop. I'm teaching these cute little flowery earrings. And then I've got a really fun little necklace, and mine is based off of the poinsettia, and we're traveling back to the year of 1440 when the Aztecs first cultivated poinsettia plants. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I love that I get to go the same day as Nile, my beading buddy. Very cool. Okay, so let's get going on this and take a look. So the way this works, I had my postcard. The way this works, we do a new mystery kit every single month. If you're brand new to Softflex Company, we come up with our themes well in advance. We really think about what we think is going to be popular for the year, current events, holidays. This year, we picked up a few causes. So this breast cancer awareness kit is one of them for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, where we'll donate part of the sales to an organization. So yeah, so the kit is different every month, and it will always have beads, some sort of wire, findings, and basically everything you need to make several pieces of jewelry. And all you need to add are some basic tools like crimping pliers and cutters. So you get your kit. The next one would be Nutcracker, or you can grab the breast cancer awareness kit still. There's plenty of time. You have about a month to post pictures into the VIB studio after I reveal the kit. So on the last Wednesday of the month, like today, I reveal the kit, and then you have about 4 weeks before the deadline comes up in order to post pictures of your designs into our Softflex Very Important Beading VIB studio group. Now, we do not judge your designs. If you're brand new to beading, you can still participate. Every design that you post a picture of is an entry to win, and you will win a future kit. So today, Robin was our winner. I don't know if you're here, Robin, but hopefully you are, was our big winner because she had posted some pictures using the Spider Queen design kit from last month. So now it will be your turn because I am revealing the kit, and then you get to basically go next, okay? So this is what is in this particular kit. We've got a really beautiful fire polish, 7mm fire polish. It's a kind of extra long strand too. Probably bigger than a wrist. I mean, this alone on some Stretch Magic is just a beautiful design all by itself. It's such a pretty color. It's kind of like our pink tourmaline color. And then we have some white, like milky whites, a little bit of a shorter strand on that. We have some faux pearls, also sort of in that pink tourmaline color, which frankly has been very popular this fall. It's one of the top fall colors in fashion, is that pretty kind of bright, Jiminy Christmas, bright pink color. You'll see we used it in the Great Bead Trade quad. And then when we sent it to everyone for the Great Bead Trade earlier this year, everyone sort of gravitated towards this specific color. And then Valentino in Paris did a whole show. It was a little bit brighter of a color than this, but just a little bit. A whole show with that color. And it was just amazing and beautiful. So we've got those 4 strands in there. We've also got a little findings kit, which includes 20 of our 2x2 millimeter Softflex crimp tubes. These are the very best crimp tubes out there. They're thick and strong, solid sterling silver material, and really wonderful to work with. We do not have a subscription. That's right, Lydia. We let you come and go as you please because we know life gets busy and we don't want to just make you get a box every month. I think for some, maybe that's easier, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of you getting to choose every month that this is what you want to do. So we do not have a subscription. Each month we launch our kit and you just go to the website and purchase it. And a lot of you just purchase it right away when it comes out to make sure you're going to have it in time for kit reveal and making. Okay, so we've got a cute little assortment in here of items. We've got a lobster clasp. We've got a couple of beautiful little ribbons, some little angels. These reminded me of my friend Cindy. She was a painter and she loved animals and creatures. And I don't know, something about this just really sat with me. And so I think I'm going to make a pair of earrings for my best girlfriend, possibly using those today. I think that might be my inspiration. We'll see, or maybe use it as a pendant or something. And then we've got some cute little ribbon check glass beads. And of course, we've got some ear wires as well. So all the parts and pieces that you're going to need. And then last, well, 2 things last. We've got our 10 feet of pink rhodochrosite colored soft flax. So this is a lot of wire for for beading. 10 feet, if you think about it, is 10 times 12, 120 inches. So it's going to make several necklaces, a lot of bracelets, a lot of earrings. So it's a pretty decent amount. It's unusual because we are a Softflex beading wire company. We're able to put in a whole 10-foot split. It's pretty unusual for you to find this much beading wire in a really fun color like this in a jewelry making kit. So I feel like that sort of sets us apart from others as well. This is a 49 strand stainless steel product, very strong, very flexible, but can actually be tied into a knot and not lose any strength where it's knotted. I love that pink wire too, Marisol. How are you, Marisol? Are you doing good? Did you have a fun time at TGBE over the weekend, or are you watching it on replay too? Like me. And I think that's good to understand, you guys, that all of that TGBE is evergreen content, which means you can go back and watch it again and again, or watch it for the first time if you were too busy over the weekend. It's all located on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page, and we try not to put a lot of other stuff on there so that you can find it pretty easily. So you can just scroll down the page and see all of the presentations from last weekend. Okay, here is our custom bead mix made for us by Jesse James Beads. I wanted to point out that they also have a bead mix that will marry very well with ours, that is in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And they are also giving a donation to the National Breast Cancer Foundation from purchases of that bead mix. So if you already bought our kit and you want to get a few more things to work with and intermix with what you're doing this month as you're designing for the BIB group, you should go over and check that out, because you can kind of double donate and get some more really fun, beautiful beads. And of course, you might already be there getting your winter workshop stuff, right? I love this. How pretty are those? Those little baguette crystals on there. Yeah, so last weekend, you guys, I had 2 soccer games. I had TGBE. I had a birthday party. It was crazy. I had a Girl Scout meeting that I suddenly had to run because my co-leader had to go to a soccer championship game. And then we went to a concert on Sunday night. I honestly thought I was going to kill over. I was like, what are we doing? And where did my weekend go? Okay, we've got a really beautiful, look at that large hole on this. So this will fit on leather if you wanted to use it with some leather cord. And I love these too, so sparkly. Oh, Marisol, did you get to go to the JTV experience? How fun. Did you get to see Tracy? Tracy wasn't with us at Fall Fest because she was at the JTV experience. That's awesome. And Zakaya, I see you are watching on replay too. I wonder if we could have like a replay party. You know what Kristen and I did at the end of our video? We were still on our video software that we use for recording our programs. And I was like, you know what? I can probably share screens with you on here, because we had just been doing that new giveaway thing. And and so I shared screens with her, and we watched a little bit of Melee together, and then we could comment and talk about it. And it was so fun. I was like, this is great. Technology has come so far. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start with a pair of earrings. My close girlfriend is very chic. So I'm going to try to think about what I can do that's going to be simple enough that she's going to want to wear it. And not too much, because I just know she's very, very chic and beautiful. So I don't want to go too, you know what I mean? Like, she needs something very elegant looking. I can go a little kitschy sometimes on my designs. So let's see what we can, kind of liking that a little bit there. These little flowers possibly. These flowers are nice too. Did you see those in there? It's kind of a fun little piece like that. I love that they put these little metal components in the mixes, because that really helps me to complete my designs. Let's see. Debbie says, could I see the color of the wire, please? Yeah, we are doing the pink rhodochrosite, which is one of our brightest colors, but also one of our most fun colors. And unfortunately, it is one of the discontinued colors. So this will be only around for so much longer. I think the pearls are a nice idea. The pearls are nice. I kind of like the idea of this big crystal, though. Hopefully it's not too much. Maybe I'll use the pearls for like a matching bracelet, like a really sweet little bracelet to send with it. I'm going to get her one of these kits. I need to make my purchase today. And in fact, that would be helpful, Thomas, if you could email Terry and let her know I want to purchase one of these kits today to make sure I get the donation part in. That would be great because I keep forgetting to say something. The other thing I could do is I could do just the little charm down here, which is very cute, but I don't know. These just remind me of her mom so much. I feel like she's going to feel like that too. So I'm going to go for it. And then we'll make her a cute little bracelet. So I think I'm going to send her, someone had suggested on a previous video that I send her a kit, and then I'm going to set up a night with her for wine and beading so she can decompress from all the stuff she's going through with her dad, and we can just spend some time together. Okay, I'm going to get my cutters out. I love this color too. We had this color, one of my favorite kits we ever did was Neon Nights. And I think this color was in it. I know it's at the very least, it was in the trio, and it was like yellow and turquoise and this bright pink. It was so good. It was so fun. It was not everybody's favorite kit, but it was so fun. I loved it. Okay. Can't win them all. So the owner of Softlex stopped by my office yesterday. I was in the office. You know, there's two owners. We often talk about Mike, who has all the beads, but there's a second owner named Scott, and Scott is a huge fan of Christmas. And so he stopped by my office yesterday when I was there, and he said, I just got to tell you, this Nutcracker design kit is really beautiful, and the bead strand is awesome. So we were, I was like, how interesting that this is the one kit you've taken time to comment on all year long. But it's because he loves Christmas. Who could blame him? But he also, as we were talking, was saying how much he thought someone special in his life would really love that green strand. And so I offered to make it into a necklace for him. So when I'm done here, I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do that as a reel. That would be handy. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to string it just like that with maybe some antique brass wire and make that into a necklace. And then I got other projects. I went into the gallery where Mike was hanging out, and he's working on making a live sale, which will have his finished jewelry for sale. And so he and Rosa were going through some of his finished jewelry, and I saw this design. I'll show it to you here in a second. I saw this design sitting out, and I was like, you can't sell that. It's way too beautiful. Let's see. What's this one? Move this away. Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. So pretty. And I knew this was a necklace that he really loved. You know, like something he used to wear, and now it's too short. He can't wear it anymore. Does that ever happen to you guys? I mean, he's just physically changed what he can and can't wear from, you know, being a quadriplegic in a wheelchair. He needs longer necklaces. And so I was like, you can't sell that. So I offered to string it with some beads in the back to make it longer. So I'm going to play around with that as well and add either these ones, or these gorgeous Larimar to the back of his necklace. And then Rosa's like, here's another one. So I have this one to work on as well, which he had already set aside to make longer because it's a little too short too. So I've got beads for that. So I've got projects for days. Is basically what it comes down to. Projects for days. So that live sale with Mike's finished jewelry, we're going to be posting a lot about it coming up here. It's a great way to get a special piece of jewelry for yourself or someone you love. And it's a nice way for Mike to clear out some of that excess jewelry that he's been holding on to. Some pieces he needs to keep because they're too special, but some of them, I think it's okay to move through them, you know, and he's good with that too. So he was kind of deciding what's what with Rosa yesterday. So I'm coming in over the top of that 2x2 millimeter crimp tube with my magical crimpers. If you've never seen me do magical crimpers before, I just gently hold on to it, kind of pull up on my loop. So I'm getting as close to the beads as I can and compress. You can get a little 4-corner ravioli, turn it on its side and compress again. So I think that's happening. Oh gosh, I think it's happening on election day, November 8th. Is that election day? I just put 2 and 2 together. I think it's November 8th. It'll be at noon, like our normal live sales. It will also have things like finished pendants, where you can just put a bail on them and make it into a real simple, easy pendant for a gift or for yourself. And lots of finished jewelry, which is going to be fun and just timely for the holidays. We did one last year and everybody seemed to really enjoy it. So we're definitely thinking it's good to do it again. And then otherwise, we're preparing for our Cyber Monday sale. I have so many new things I purchased. This turned out cute. I have so many new things I purchased for Cyber Monday. Rosa is just working her tail off to get it all done. So she's getting there. She's got a lot of help from Terry and James trying to get it all loaded and labeled and, you know, all that good stuff. So whenever you do 2 earrings, you got to make sure they're sort of matching. So that'll be on the Monday after Thanksgiving, which is an unusual day for us to do a live sale. So look out for that at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And I would mark my calendar now. We've got some things in there that like off-colored soft flex that I told her to put at 50% off because it's not a color we sell, but it's a color you're going to love. We also have some new ceramics, some of the bamboo beads that were more unique that we couldn't put on our website. Those are going in. We have a lot of glass. Oh gosh, so many different things. Some really cool hand-painted donuts and pendants. Just lots and lots of cool stuff. So I hope you'll join us for that too. It's going to be another very busy month. So did I tell you guys that we're leaving next week? We're going on vacation, a family vacation. My family is going to be heading out, except for my mom. She's holding down the fort. But the rest of us are heading out to Disneyland next week. So everybody is abuzz here at the Oehler abode, getting ready for our Disneyland vacation. So next Wednesday, I will not be here, but I may, if I have time, record a video to go live on Wednesday, but it'll be pre-recorded because I will be busy chasing kids all over the happiest place on earth, as Lauren just said. Oh, hi, Becky. So glad you're here. Oh, did you get some stuff from Kristen? That's awesome. Thank you, Brenda. I hope so. Sometimes it's the thought that counts, but I think she needs a little care package from me. Yeah, we're going to have such a great time. I'm very excited. We haven't gone since the girls were really small and before my littlest guy was born. And so this is going to be a big deal for them. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And a much needed break because we have just been going, and we could use, look at how cute those are. Didn't that turn out so cute? I love it. And then maybe a little bracelet. I'm going to make like a very delicate small bracelet because I feel like that's what she would like the most. Oh, and then I can hang one of those off of it. So let me open this up. I feel like she would like these too. They're really pretty. Like a mixture of these 4 strands. Let's just go for it. Let's open them all up. Why not? I'm going to take a nice, decent sized piece of wire. This is a very pretty kit. Please, please, if you have not ordered one, go order one today because I want to make the biggest donation I can to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. And we always round up at Soflex. So usually it's more than 10%. Usually it'll come in, I don't know, somewhere lower. And I ask the owner if can I round it up? And he's always like, yes, of course. So I want to make a nice, decent sized donation. Please help me out by ordering this kit today because today is the deadline. Okay. What do I want to do? I kind of like these. I like these little things are pretty. These little things are pretty. Let's just start playing, right? Play, 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 play. Maybe I'll do one of these in between every bead. And then just kind of go for it and not be too symmetrical. Just have fun. See how it turns out. Marisol says, I was looking for my warrior kit and couldn't find it. Then I realized I didn't buy one. Oh, I hope you get one. Today is the deadline to help me with my big donation. Lois says she's not a pink person, but she loves this kit and she's already started making with it. That's awesome. These are some really nice shades of pink. Oh, Debbie, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's a very difficult and very personal disease. So it's tough. It's very tough. My friend's mom, Cindy, fought it for years. I mean, she really did her best. But at a certain point, unfortunately, it can just take over like any cancer. So I'm playing with the idea of doing the same bead every other bead, but then letting the bead just sort of be whatever I pick up. I mean, I'm thinking about it a little bit. I'm not thinking about it at all, but just kind of, I don't know, relaxing, not working too hard on this. All these colors go together well. So I shouldn't have to work too hard to feel good about it. And if you get like this one, I'm like, that's a little too bright. Yep, just take it back off. Try another one. Maybe I need to break it up more with a little bit of a milky colored one. These little tiny faux pearls are so cute. Very elegant looking. It's the Wednesday before vacation. I shouldn't have to think too hard, right? Oh, there's Amber. The first round didn't get the cancer, so I'm on a new cancer and have to do it through June next year, and I have radiation every day now. I'm so sorry, Amber. I'm sending you lots of love, and you are in my prayers. The good thing is I know how strong you are, and you can do this. You've got this. And I hope that the beading community gives you a little reprieve from it. By going to the events and things that we do, you get a little bit of a break. But sending you lots of love, and anyone else out there who is either suffering from breast cancer now or has someone in their life who's special that's suffering with it, or so has lost someone like I have. I'm sending all of you love. Oh, we love seeing what you make too, so keep posting what you make. Okay, let's see. Maybe a little metal bead. I'm so curious on this because it's a big hole bead. It probably would hang really nicely from a wire as an earring. It's a little top heavy, so you might have to connect it like a little tight so that it can't slip around. But something to think about. And I guess if you were to put it with two beads like this, maybe I'll do that right in the center of the bracelet so we can see what it looks like. Okay, so what do I want to throw? Let's throw one of these sparkly baubles on here, because who doesn't need a sparkly bauble from time to time? I certainly do. And what's next? Probably like one of these would be good. It's like a really light pink, very pretty. And one of these. This faux pearl is just gorgeous. Let's see how that's coming together. I think it's looking very elegant. Really pretty. I feel like this might be more her style than these are, but I'm still probably going to send them both because it's the thought that counts, right? Oh, Marisol, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hate it. I hate you had to deal with that too. My husband had skin cancer last year, and I know that's a very common sort of cancer, but it was still very frightening, especially where it was located. It was located in a very tender spot on his body, and it was it was located in a place where the sun doesn't go. And I think that's maybe what was the scariest part is, realizing that it can be anywhere. Like he was saying, it could be inside my ear. It could be up my nose. It could be in my scalp, like you don't know where it's going to pop up. And that's a little frightening. Oh, Maria, did you just make one like me? I mean, you made one on your own, but it looks like ours looks similar, I think is what you're saying, right? Yeah, between your toes. I know. Oh, that's so frightening. You just never know. It's really hard. Cute. This is looking so pretty. Very, very pretty. It's kind of hard to go wrong with one of these kits because when you have your color palette, it just, everything sort of blends fairly well together in such a pretty fashion. It's looking good. I'm very happy with it. Okay, what do I want to add next? I'm sort of skimming it with my eyes and thinking about like, okay, what makes sense to come, next without thinking about it too much or trying to create a specific pattern. It's more just kind of looking over it. What is going to look nice? Like having the metal beads sort of spread out, having the white beads sort of spread out, and the pink beads sort of spread out, I think helps guide your eye across the design. I do think if you wanted to use this in the center of a bracelet, you might be able to do it with these 7mm check glass beads on either side. Like that. It's upside down, but they'll help to hold it in place. And then even when it flips, it's double-sided. So that's helpful. So that's something to think about. I don't think it'll fit on this particular design for my friend, but for a future thought. Okay, a few more beads. We're getting close though. It's nice when I can just do something fairly simple and hang out with all of you. Thank you for hanging with me. Let's see. Sylvia says, are the beads available separate from the kit? The bead mix, we have some extras. Those are the bead strands. Sometimes there's a few extra and they'll go in a live sale, but they won't go probably up on the website. So you'll want to get the whole kit if you're looking for some extras. That's the easiest way to do it. Let's see. I love how supportive you guys are of each other. That's so beautiful. Sending all of you my love. Thank you for being part of my community. Thank you for letting me be a part of your community. I'm really, really blessed to have all of you in my life. And we want to keep it that way for as long as possible. Okay. I think I'm starting to wind down here a little bit to the end. Oops. So you'll find on the faux pearls, there might be a side where it's a little bit harder to go through with the 019. Look for the side that doesn't have that little piece sticking out of it, because they probably cleared it out this direction. And so the wire just naturally goes through there more easily. Whereas if you try to do it over here, it's going to be much more difficult to get it in that hole. So go the direction that's completely open, and that'll help. And same with the little ones. They're like that too. They have that little, I don't know what you call it, flip out hanging out there. You want to go in the other direction. I think I'm pretty close. I think her wrist is probably even a little smaller than mine. I'm feeling like that's pretty even. I might leave off that end, even it out a little bit. That feels pretty good though. Okay, so I've got my bead stopper. I'm going to put it on one end just to make sure my beads don't come off. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Also want to get that on there. I can either use a jump ring to add it later. I can also just string it on here, which is what I sometimes will end up doing. Maybe between here and here. Let's see what it looks like just strung right on the end here. And that way it doesn't get in the way of my clasp. It's just kind of next to the clasp, but not overwhelming and getting in my way when I want to try to put my bracelet on. I need to get her, I'm going to get my best girlfriend some things to put in there too, like some cute fuzzy socks and maybe a book. I've been reading books for my mama book club, so I have one in mind called The Midnight Library that I've been really enjoying for book club. So I think I might throw a copy of that in there for her too. She's basically, I don't want to tell too much, I guess it's her private life, but she's basically quarantining so that she can be with her father while he's sick. So she's been, oh, we have a friend here. What happened? Hazel, you know I'm on a live video, okay? Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Yes. Okay, well, come get a hug. Oh, I love you. Me too. Okay, I'll come check on you after, okay? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Something's going on. Hazel, you don't want to go in there, okay, buddy? I know. I think you need to use the one upstairs, though, because I got a microphone in there, bud. Okay, thank you, bud. I love you. I'm almost done. What's happening? That was my middle daughter. She's just a little upset. Sorry about the interruption. Poor little thing. They had their vaccines on Monday, and I think they're not feeling very well from it. So they've been having kind of a down day today, but it will help us feel good about going to Disneyland next week. So it was important. Okay, here we go. I'm going to crimp just a little loop there that I can attach my clasp to. It's always good to kind of check and see. I know her wrist is probably just a little bit smaller than mine, and this will fit me just snugly. So I imagine this is going to fit her just perfectly. You always want to kind of straighten out your wires and compress. I know, Mary. Sometimes they just need a hug. I know they are. Thank you guys. She came in, she was trying to be quiet because she could see I was doing a video, but she just wanted a hug so badly. I was like, okay, you gotta stop for a second. Okay, so I've attached a clip. I didn't quite clip as close as I'd like to. There's still a little bit of a tail there, so I'm just gonna kind of pull that up, get my cutter in there as close as I can, and trim that even closer. That'll be nicer. And then you just take your lobster clasp and attach. And we've got a really sweet little, very elegant, perfect for my best girlfriend, breast cancer awareness bracelet. And I'll have to think if she'll like these. Sometimes she does wear big earrings. I think she'll like that they remind me of her mom. So I might send those. I might have to do a little something else that's daintier. I got to think on it. But I'm going to put these in to a little gift box with one of those kits for her. And if you have anyone in your life that you would like to share this kit with, please, please, please buy it today at softflexcompany.com. 10% of the sales are going to go into a donation to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. I'm very excited to be able to help this organization this year. And I hope that all of you who have already purchased the kit know how much I appreciate you supporting this with me. It's really lovely to have such a beautiful community where we can all support each other and support such a beautiful, wonderful cause. And if you haven't checked them out, go look them up. They're a really great organization. They do a lot of good. And I hope we can make a decent sized donation to them here at the end of the month. Becky said, little kids want loving when they're not feeling good. I miss that with my kids. Oh, yes. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they just need their mommy, right? Thank you so much, Catherine. All of you for being here. I hope you love this kit. We put a lot of heart and soul into it and tried to make it special for this special month. And same with our Nutcracker design kit, which you can find on the website now. This is a really great kit too. I think you're going to love it. It's very, very pretty. You can tell just by looking at the bead strand how gorgeous this kit is going to be. It's going to be really fun to make with it. So as I said earlier, I have some projects to do. I have to turn this into a necklace. And, maybe I'll use silver silk. That would be pretty on the back end of this for his necklace. That would be fun. I might do that. And then I have Mike's stuff to restring with more beads and all sorts of things I offered to do yesterday that I'm like, oh boy, I got to get on these things. Oh, Marianne, I love to hear that too. You are more than welcome to also make your own donation right to the National Breast Cancer Foundation if you would like to. That's wonderful as well. That's good. So good to see all of you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for enjoying our kits. Thanks for joining us last weekend at the Great Bead Extravaganza. I will not be here next week, but the lovely and talented Kristen Fagan will be around on Monday and throughout the week. If you have any questions, you can always email info@softflexcompany.com. We get back to you pretty quickly. Also, if you're into Halloween, all of our Halloween products went into the closeout yesterday. So there's only a few things left. You guys really cleared us out, but we wanted to knock them out. They went up for just 10% yesterday, but I am going to, right after this video, tell them to drop it to 25% off. So you can go grab those last minute Halloween items and get them in your shopping cart. Okay. Love you all. Have a great day. And I will see you in 2 weeks, which will be 2 weeks from yesterday will be a live sale for Mike Sherman's jewelry collection. 2 weeks from today is Winter Workshop, and I will be presenting there. And then I will be back to normal the following Wednesday at my 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern time slot. All right. Go ahead and shop at softflexcompany.com. Bye, everybody.